The Art of Seduction by Robert Greene. Introduction. The Art of Seduction is a best-selling self-help book written by Robert Greene and first published in 2001. In this captivating work, Greene explores the intricate dynamics of seduction, uncovering the psychological and social strategies employed throughout history to captivate, manipulate, and win over others. Plot summary. Introduction. The book begins with an introduction that sets the stage for the exploration of seduction as a timeless and powerful tool for gaining influence over others. Greene introduces the idea that seduction is an inherent part of human nature and has been utilized by historical figures to achieve their ambitions. Part 1. The Seductive Character. Chapter 1. The Siren. This chapter focuses on the Siren's seductive persona, inspired by historical figures like Cleopatra. The Siren's power lies in their allure, charm, and ability to captivate others through their mystique and allure. Chapter 2. The Rake. Drawing inspiration from Casanova, the Rake embodies the idea of irresistible confidence and sexual magnetism. This chapter explores the Rake's reckless and charming nature, which appeals to both men and women. Chapter 3. The Ideal Lover. Inspired by the Romantic poet Lord Byron, this chapter delves into the art of creating an irresistible romantic fantasy. The ideal lover evokes intense desire and admiration in their target, making them yearn for a passionate connection. Chapter 4. The Dandy. The dandy draws inspiration from figures like Oscar Wilde, exemplifying the power of style and aesthetics in seduction. This chapter emphasizes the importance of cultivating a unique and intriguing appearance to captivate others. Chapter 5. The Natural. Taking cues from figures like Marilyn Monroe, the natural embodies genuine, unpretentious charm and allure. This chapter explores the power of authenticity and spontaneity in attracting others. Chapter 6. The Coquette. The Coquette, inspired by historical figures like Madame de Pompadour, wields the power of teasing and creating desire through ambiguity and distance. This chapter delves into the art of keeping others captivated through a combination of flirtation and emotional unavailability. Part 2. The Seductive Process. Chapter 7. The Seductive Process. In this chapter, Greene outlines the different stages of the seductive process, from the initial attention-grabbing to the ultimate consummation of desire. He explains the importance of timing, patience, and subtlety in navigating the seduction journey. Chapter 8. The Bold Move. The bold move explores the power of taking decisive actions to accelerate the seduction process. Drawing from historical examples like Benjamin Disraeli, this chapter encourages readers to be daring and courageous in their pursuit of their targets. Chapter 9. Send Mixed Signals. Inspired by figures like Cleopatra, this chapter highlights the art of sending ambiguous signals to create confusion and desire in the target's mind. Greene explains how intermittent reinforcement can intensify attraction. Chapter 10. Create a Need, Stir Anxiety and Discontent. This chapter explores the psychological aspect of seduction, emphasizing the power of stirring desire and insecurity in the target. Drawing inspiration from figures like Coco Chanel, Greene teaches how to make the target yearn for something they lack and associate it with the seducer. Chapter 11. Master the Art of Insinuation. Drawing from historical figures like Talleyrand, this chapter delves into the art of subtle insinuation, planting ideas and desires in the target's mind without them realizing it. Greene explains how insinuation can be more potent than direct persuasion. Chapter 12, Enter Their Spirit. This chapter focuses on empathy and understanding the target's desires, fears, and aspirations. Greene emphasizes the power of mirroring, and becoming the person the target wants to be with. Chapter 13, Create Temptation inspired by figures like Josephine Bonaparte. This chapter explores the art of creating temptation and making the target feel that they are missing out on something extraordinary. Part 3, The Seductive Process. Chapter 14, Keep Them in Suspense, What Comes Next. This chapter emphasizes the importance of keeping the target in suspense and curiosity, leading them to invest more in the seduction process. Drawing from figures like Alfred Hitchcock, Greene explains how the thrill of the unknown can be irresistible. Chapter 15, Use the Demonic Power, Master the Art of the Bold Move inspired by figures like John F. Kennedy. This chapter explores the use of bold and audacious moves to heighten attraction and create a sense of excitement and intrigue. Chapter 16, Beware the After Effects. In this chapter, Greene cautions against complacency after successfully seducing the target. He advises being prepared for potential fallout or retaliation and maintaining vigilance to protect one's position. Chapter 17, Isolation and the Rare Treat. Drawing inspiration from figures like Greta Garbo, this chapter explores the power of isolation and the allure of being unattainable. Greene explains how being exclusive and hard to reach can increase one's desirability. Themes and motifs. The power of persuasion. The central theme of the book revolves around the art of persuasion and how it can be harnessed to influence others emotionally, intellectually, or socially. Human nature and desire. The book explores the intricacies of human nature and desires, revealing how understanding these can be a potent tool in the art of seduction. Manipulation and ethics. Greene delves into the thin line between genuine attraction and manipulation, raising questions about the ethical implications of seduction. Psychological strategies. The book extensively covers various psychological strategies employed in seduction, such as sending mixed signals, creating desire, and tapping into the target's emotions. Historical examples. Throughout the book, Greene uses historical examples to illustrate and support his seduction principles, adding depth and relevance to his teachings. Setting. The art of seduction is not tied to a specific time or place as it draws upon examples from various historical periods and cultures. Instead, it provides timeless principles that can be applied across different settings and contexts. Genre. The Art of Seduction is a non-fiction self-help book. It falls under the categories of psychology, personal development, and social sciences. Writing style and diction. Robert Greene's writing style is engaging, authoritative, and informative. He presents complex psychological concepts in a clear and accessible manner, using real-life examples and historical anecdotes to illustrate his points effectively. The book is written in a straightforward and narrative style, making it easy for readers to follow the discussions on seduction and persuasion.